Baby, I've been moving on, and I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. And I never lied to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own, 'cause if
to Tatum. Tatum falls down, throws it ahead, Schroeder. Schroeder to Smart, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! He ties the game at the buzzer.
1.4 left to go. Fox. HB, three. Got it! Harrison Barnes knocks it down! Harrison Barnes!
Here's the switch. It's Luka against Josh Richardson. Left side of the floor. Luka's three. It's a ring. And it's a Boston again.
Born to get down.
Luka Magic on a Saturday night at American.
Timeout. Are they going to take it or not? They don't have the scorers on the floor. It's Butler with 2 seconds. He's got to put it up. And he wins it. He wins it with the jumper. A San Diego State miracle.
Fred lets it fly. Good! At the buzzer! Freddie, double V, 4 of 5 from 3.
Raptors player with great energy tonight. Their 8 made 3. They are plus 18 from behind the arc.
Thompson catches, fires. Air ball, DiVincenzo blocked by Davis. Final seconds, Reeves. It'll count if it goes. Oh, he puts it in from half court at the buzzer. Davis the rejection, and Reeves the desperation launch. The NBA's best shot blocker. And then Reeves, 3 of his 13 points here in the first half. A dramatic end to the second quarter, and the Lakers back up by 10. Let's go to Lisa.
You got to be aware of the inbounder here if you're Philly.
It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger? Fourth quarter points by Kawhi Leonard. And the game winner, 41 points.
about the bounce? And look at the fans in Toronto. They have had a lot of misery the last few years. And how about the...
Something about you stands out. Something about you. Pull me closer now. Where you hold it all together, seamless and bound.
Well, 4:45 now on your Memorial Day. Betsy, all eyes on the forecast here as people are itching to get outside.
They are, and they're going to be able to do it. We have a beautiful day on tap. Just make sure you drink plenty of water, the sunscreen, you know the drill. Well, actually, here in Ohio, we got a little out of practice over the winter of how to deal with the sunshine, but we've had a little practice recently, and we have plenty of practice to come this week. Lots of sunshine around today. We'll be in the upper 70s, if not low 80s, as we go through the afternoon. High thin clouds are once again a part of our day. You can still see the stars through those clouds, but a lot of rain showers off to the south of us. This is that pesky storm system that was plaguing the Carolinas over the weekend. We do have some residual moisture that's making its way through the mountains of Pennsylvania, but once it gets to northeast Ohio, we have very dry air in place at the surface, and that will help to kind of soak up any sprinkle chances. I really don't think we have any rain in our forecast anytime soon. As far as temperatures, well, we're at 49 in Ashtabula. That's the cool spot. 60 now in Mansfield. We're continuing with that east-northeasterly breeze. Where the wind is calm, though, that's where our coldest temperatures are. And you can also see the lake's cooling influence out toward the Sandusky area. So if you're getting up early, you're going to be headed out to Sandusky to head to Cedar Point today. It is a little cooler along the lakeshore, and that may take a lot of folks by surprise. I mentioned the dry air that is in place. Anytime we have dew points that are in the 30s, that's very dry. The 40s are very pleasant, and the 50s are pretty comfortable. So we're right on the edge of all three of those right now, depending upon where you are. And of course, we have vegetation cover that also helps with all of this. But the overall muggy meter stays on the comfortable side the entire week ahead. We're really in this period right now where it kind of feels like San Diego in Northeast Ohio. Nice and comfortable, very consistent temperatures, and very comfortable humidity readings too. The bad news with all of that is that it really cranks down on our rain chances. We have not had rain for a number of days now, and with folks getting flowers and gardens going, that means you have to water. And we're going to have to water even more because of the dry air. The plants will actually lose more water than you may think. So you're going to definitely have to water up.
Canada's newest multi-millionaire is a Calgarian. Mitchell Dick won the Lotto Max on October 21st. Despite having a cool $70 million in the bank, Dick says he won't be retiring right away. Kevin Green reports.
Calgary landscaping contractor Mitchell Dick is one happy guy, but who wouldn't be getting a check with this many zeros on it?
It was just surreal. You immediately start thinking about how you can help your family and everybody around you.
Dick bought his ticket for the October 21st draw at the Centex gas station in Bearspaw. A couple of days later, he went to check it at a store a little closer to home.
The first ticket didn't pan out, and the second ticket, it flashed something briefly, and I thought I caught 70 something, and I was thinking immediately, I got goosebumps thinking, was that $70,000? I asked the cashier, and he's like, yeah, I think so.
It was a lot more than 70 grand, 1,000 times more. His $70 million win is the biggest ever in Alberta and ties him for the biggest win ever in Canada.
It's a very scary journey when you find out you have a piece of paper worth $70 million. So the first week until we got to hand that piece of paper in was a lot of anxiety.
Now, with the money in the bank, Canada's newest multimillionaire says he can't quite retire yet. He still has one landscaping job to finish next spring, but along with his wife and kids, he's got his eyes on a few new toys.
Who doesn't want a fancy car or fancy truck and fancy house and those kind of things? But we're going to put the money in the bank, and we're going to get a bit of a holiday at Christmas, a little bit of a break.
Dick's winning numbers were on a quick pick, one he says he wouldn't have bought if the Centex cashier hadn't reminded him of the draw.
I didn't have an expectation to win. I had a dream to win. End of the day, the dream came true, I guess.
Kevin Green, CTV News, Calgary.
Yeah, it's unreal.
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم سمع الله لمن حمده ربنا ولك الحمد الله أكبر سبحان ربي الأعلى.
For many around the world, it's difficult to imagine Christmas without the iconic Christmas tree, trimmed with beautiful decorations and colored lights. Children feel the excitement welling up inside them at the sight of it, and parents recall memories of their own childhood days beneath its boughs. The custom has proved so endearing that it's been taken up all around the world, with large Christmas trees not an infrequent sight in public spaces around the holiday period, in large cities in Japan and even China. Yet despite its now worldwide fame, its roots are planted firmly in more local soil. Let's discover the origin of this special tree that has so captured the hearts of people around the world.
John Wick, excommunicado, in effect 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Ruthless invaders, a defenseless planet. Battle beyond the stars. A lone youth escapes on a last-ditch mission that begins at the edge of the universe. The story of a boy who finds more than he expected. Make them burn. And all he can handle.
Does your species have kissing?
Oh, yes. We have that. Try one. That's a hot dog.
It comes from Earth. Do you like it? There's no dog in this. Soybean meal, niacin, dextrose, and sodium nitrate flavoring. That's what we call meat back home.
Battle beyond the stars.
Have you ever seen that video where it shows local news people? I'll send it to Jamie. It's local news people all saying like the exact same thing. It's really weird.
No.
It's one of those things where you go like, I kind of knew that this happened, but to see it happen so blatantly.
Watch surreal.
Here, I'll send this to you, Jamie. I have the actual video of it. I could just send it to you.
Radio's Jessica Headley. And I'm Ryan Wolf. Our greatest responsibility
Yeah, that's it.
is to serve our Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
we are concerned about trouble and irresponsible one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false
news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish the same fake stories without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use
This is fucking scary.
Yeah.
This is the scariest.
Well, that's propaganda. I mean, this is they're trying to bend a narrative in a very specific way for everybody.
Now to growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. Here's what we know. A Washington state resident fell ill after returning from Wuhan, China, where the outbreak began. Officials now say more than 400 people have been sickened and 9 people have died. The World Health Organization is holding an emergency meeting right now. Kena Whitworth is in Seattle, has the latest for us. Good morning, Kena.
Hey, Robin, good morning. So that patient is a man in his 30s. He is in the hospital here.